an hour and 30 minutes. We beg you please to remain seated throughout the journey to avoid any accident. You know, driving in Cuba must be safe because there's so much traffic, but there are bicycles and horses.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? How was the flight in? It was good?
Yeah.
Seeing you guys. Yes. And then tell me, are you ready for the Cuban winter? This is winter time. What do you think? I'm not joking, it is true. Do you know that? Yes, this is winter time in Cuba, but I think for you it's gonna be awesome, right? Yes. Cubans, we don't go to the beach now. It's too cold for us, but for you, awesome. And then tell me, did you do homework? Did you do homework before leaving home? How's your Spanish doing?
Muy bien, muy
I
bien.
know that for some of you, this is not the first time to Cuba. No. First time for somebody here? First time for somebody? Wow. Okay, surprise. Beers, please. 2 beers, please.
Cerveza, por favor.
2 cervezas, por favor. Good. You came here to Cuba for the beautiful beach. How can you say beach?
Playa.
Playa. Excellent. In Cuba, you will realize that even in winter, it is hot. How can you say it's hot? Caliente, calor. ¡Qué calor! The expression is ¡qué calor! Good. So if it is hot, you take water. And then how can you say water?
Agua.
Agua. Nice. Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias. Happens. So today, are we going to the north or to the south? We are going to the northern coast of the province of Villa Clara, right? Yes. So, on the way from here to the hotel, I'm gonna be giving you some information about the Cuban history. The ones to the left, they are hitchhiking. The bus station to the right. We have the police station to the left. And the fire station to the right. There is a primary school to the left. You see this building? The one on the left? It's a primary school. We have the amusement park right here. You see? The amusement park to the right. I come here every Sunday with my little one, 4 years old. The railroad ahead of us that goes through the city center.
The rope there. Very ancient, the cobblestone. Park.
And then you will be seeing, within 2 minutes, you're gonna be seeing a poster with a goat and a frog. Those are the 2 city symbols, the goat and the frog.
Golden one.
I'm gonna be explaining to you now why.
What is that?
The clinic to the left. So you see here you have the clinic, and then to the right, the goats and the frog, as I told you, the 2 city symbols right there, you see? With a poster that says, Bienvenidos a Camajuaní, welcome to Camajuaní. So why do we have, why the frog and the goat, those are the 2 city symbols, and tourism. Remember, Caibarién is the closest city to the hotels.
It's over there, is a swim tower.
To answer those questions to you, okay? So now, you're gonna be seeing a poster that says Hostal to the right, you see? So hostal means Airbnb. That's an
Oh, look at that.
Airbnb.
It's like a
Hostal
spaceship.
Airbnb. You see this beautiful house to the right?
Where?
Remember I told you that in Cuba we can have private business. So having a private business, for instance, having an
It's in
Airbnb is a
powerful.
really good private business. Every year there are tourists that they rather to stay in the Cuban reality. So they stay in this Airbnb. In Cuba we don't pay taxes. We don't pay taxes. The only ones paying taxes are the ones with private business.
What is this? Another orange. Tourism. Oh, there's a red and blue flag in there. The school of schools. I don't know, I'm just saying that. Oh, the horse rider. You know the horse has a tie, a leash like a dog. Yeah, in that way it doesn't go
Take a
around.
look ahead of us. Well, ahead of us, we have, you see that busy taxi? A man riding a bike that usually have today those busy taxis. It's a local private taxi. So to get in, we pay 10 pesos per person. 10 Cuban pesos. And then one of your questions is, which is the currency that we have in Cuba nowadays? So I'm gonna be explaining that to you.
You're Canadian, you don't
Once
pay
the
10
Causeway,
pesos.
I'm gonna be answering to your questions.
Yeah, that.
That is why the people living in here,
Oh, look at this.
they are known as cangrejeros. Cangrejeros comes from the word cangrejo. See here to the right, there is a primary and a junior high school. Over there, those buildings.
We all see that on my YouTube. Oh, yeah. Scenic drive to the resorts, I know. Even abandoned building, there's almost a ruin. Oh, dear. There's a new one though. Some nice colorful one.
Yes, all these buildings and the ones that you saw already, the ones to the right,
Oh dear. The dog just
those
crossed.
are everywhere. Situation, the embargo was even crueler, was tougher, harder. More measures were created to affect us. So, you know that we say that in the history of Cuba, the hardest period used to be the special period in the 90s. But now, what we were facing, what we were going through, and even now, we say that's even harder than the is to go to work in the hotels. Having one of these apartments, I told you before that in Cuba, and that is a reality, it's very hard, almost impossible to build or to buy a house. Mostly now, our economy is very, very affected. Okay? With the triumph, you know that with the triumph of the Cuban Revolution,
Does it tell you
the
we're
United
coming?
States, they
Look at the bus. Is she gonna
implemented,
turn?
they established the embargo, and that affects a lot our economy.
Scenic road to the beach.
There you have, that's Caibarién city, my friends. In Caibarién, we have a local beach. When it is very hot in Cuba, the hottest months in Cuba are? Which are the hottest months in Cuba? July and August. The average temperature is around 37, more or less, with humidity as well. So we come a lot to the beach, local beach in here, you see? A question that you ask me every day is, if Cubans, if we can go to the hotels, what do you think? Can we go to the hotel, yes or no? Yes, yes. And actually now, you're gonna see so many Cubans in the hotels. Why? Another question that you ask me frequently is, isn't it expensive what you pay? That's true. For a Cuban, it's like the average, just one evening in the hotel is like the average of 3 months' work, the salary of 3 months' work, to pay just for one evening, you see? But then why are you gonna be seeing in the hotels that there are so many Cubans? Why? Remember that due to the COVID situation, there was almost 2 years without flights. And then many Cubans, we have family living abroad. Just in the United States, we have around 2 million Cubans living just in the United States, you see? So now, Cubans, the they are coming back, our family is coming back, friends as well, and then those people living abroad, they take the closest family, the closest friends, to go with them to the hotels. But the one paying is the one living abroad, not the Cuban one, not the Cuban living here. Okay? So if you see, for instance, the Cubans that today can afford to stay in a hotel, they are absolutely the ones with